What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So I see a lot of people making a lot of videos and a lot of responses to now two-division world champion, former lightweight unified world champion, now the reigning WBO junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Teofimo Lopez, who is 19 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 13 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. Coming off of the biggest win, or maybe the second biggest win of his career, a dominating, shocking performance over now former undisputed junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, British boxer, Josh Taylor, who is now 19 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 13 wins by way of knockout. Josh Taylor is 32 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. Teofimo Lopez has been calling for this fight with Josh Taylor since he defeated two-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko via unanimous decision. Another dominating performance, shocking dominating performance. In that fight, I picked Teofimo Lopez to beat Vasily Lomachenko. This fight, I picked Josh Taylor to beat Teofimo Lopez based off of his last few performances and his loss to George Kambosos. His last 3 fights, okay? His fight with George Kambosos, then his last fight against Sandor Martin before the Josh Taylor fight. So based off of those 2 performances, Josh Taylor was the best junior welterweight in the world. And so I picked Josh Taylor to be victorious in that fight. Nonetheless, Teofimo Lopez, he won that fight in dominating fashion. He didn't just win, he dominated Josh Taylor. And after dominating Josh Taylor, emotions was running high. And Teofimo Lopez, he stated that he was retiring. He said he'd done enough. He saw enough in the sport of boxing. He's tired of being ridiculed. He's still a child at heart. And so he was calling it quits. This was, he beat Pedro Campa August of 2022. That was his first fight at junior welterweight. Then he beat Sandor Martin December of 2022. That was a lackluster performance, and I actually thought Sandor Martin won the fight. 2 unofficial knockdowns in the fight would have been the difference. He won a split decision over Sandor Martin. Nonetheless, he put on a dazzling performance. And I stated in my fight prediction, picking Josh Taylor to win. I even thought Josh Taylor was going to knock Teofimo Lopez down in the 4th round. And I said this in that prediction video. I said Teofimo Lopez, in the biggest fights of his career, rises to the occasion, okay? And he did once again. Again, like I said, he did so October of 2020 against Lomachenko. So Teofimo Lopez, he's on record saying he's calling it quits, okay? He's retiring. He said he saw enough. And he reiterated it on social media. And he said this on social media, that he's retiring on top. He's happy, to be on top, and what a world it is, what a feeling it is to be able to go out on top. That's what Teofimo Lopez said. And he announced that he was retiring. And obviously many people, it got a lot of traction. So this is what he said, quote, "What a relief. Retired at the top. Thank you, boxing, for amazing life you've provided for myself and my entire loved ones. Thank you," right? And many people congratulate Teofimo Lopez, so on and so forth. If you believe that Teofimo Lopez at 25 years old is going to retire from the sport of boxing for good, then you don't understand the mindset of boxers in the sport of boxing. Now, there's a possibility that Teofimo Lopez is going to retire, right? But at 25 years of age, this is a knee-jerk reaction. This is emotions running high. He's been calling for this fight, again, since 2020. Since he beat Lomachenko, he was calling out Josh Taylor and said he wanted to fight Josh Taylor. He was calling himself undisputed. He wasn't undisputed. He was the unified lightweight champion. and he was saying the two undisputed lightweight champion, junior welterweight, should face off. He's been calling for this fight against Josh Taylor. He finally got it, and he dominated. He was right. He saw what he saw, and he absolutely dominated. He came, he saw, he conquered. And he's riding an emotional high. He's dealing with a court case that he's battling to see his son. He's dealing with a divorce. He's dealing with a lot of emotions. And at this point in time, Teofimo Lopez emotions is running extremely high. Adrenaline. He's on an emotional roller coaster right now. Teofimo Lopez is not retiring from the sport of boxing for good. As he stated, I need some time off. The fact that he said he needs some time off, everybody's asking what's next. He didn't even make it to the locker room. Obviously, post-fight interview in the ring, he's always going to be asked what's next. But as he was making his way to the locker room, the media and fans was asking him what's next. He didn't even make it to the locker room to celebrate. So obviously his emotions is running extremely high. And Teofimo Lopez, he stated that he's calling it quits. He needs a break. Rightfully so. I understand. He said, I'm a kid at heart, and people miss that. You're not a kid, you're a young man. That's where you're going wrong, right? He's a young man. He's 25 years old with a child. You're not a child. You're a child at heart. That's the problem. You have to mature, right? Again, like I said, he's a child at heart. Like he stated, I'm a child at heart. But you're not a child. You're a young adult. You're 25 years old, okay, with a child. So you're an adult. You're a young adult, but you're an adult. So with that said, emotions are running high. He's going through a lot. He's dealing with the divorce. He's dealing with the court case with his child. The fight world, some things he says that, makes extreme headlines. So it's a lot going on with him emotionally. When all else settles down and Teofimo Lopez settles in, 1,000% Teofimo Lopez will be boxing again. 1,000%. I have no doubt that Teofimo Lopez is going to grace the square circle again. He is proven to be one of the best fighters in the world. The problem I realize with Teofimo Lopez is he just fights down to his competition. He's a fighter that has to be motivated by a big fight. He goes through the motions when he faces guys that are lesser, quote-unquote, competition, right? And that's a dangerous thing because he came up short against George Kambosos because of that. Against Lomachenko, he won the first 7 rounds against Lomachenko. 8, 9, 10, and 11, he switched his style, and Lomachenko won 8, 9, 10, and 11. But then he went back to what he initially did in the first half of the fight, and he nearly stopped Lomachenko in the 12th round. In this fight with Josh Taylor, it was a seesaw battle fight in the first half of the fight, but in the second half, he blew Josh Taylor out the water. He won every single round. I gave Josh Taylor a pity round in round 7. He won the 7 through, arguably 7 through 12. Easy. Against Josh Taylor. But then you struggle against George Kambosos and Sandor Martin because he fights to the level of his competition. And because of his conversation, he gets dismissed. Teofimo Lopez is pound for pound top 10 best fighters in the world. He is the best junior welterweight in the world right now. He beat the man who beat the man. Josh Taylor was the man to beat. He was the undisputed junior welterweight in the world. The best junior welterweight in the world. He beat Regis Prograis. He beat Jose Ramirez. He unified the belts. He was the undisputed champion. He was the best junior welterweight in the world. And so Teofimo Lopez dethroned him. He is the best junior welterweight in the world. Again, his next few fights, when he does grace the square circle, because I have no doubt he will be big fights, and we'll see the best Teofimo Lopez once again, because he'll be faced with a major fight. The way he blew out Richard Comey for the IBF title, his first fight for a world title, blew him out the water. Struggle with Nakatani because he fights to the level of his competition. But at junior welterweight, there will be only big fights there, and he'll fight to the best version of himself, which means we're going to get some explosive fights at 140. Hands down, no doubt about it. So, again, I know people are overreacting to his comments and You know, Teofimo Lopez says a lot of things, but I have no doubt he's going to grace the square circle again. Point blank and period. So it's an overreaction by the fans. He may take a year off. He may take 2 years off, but he'll be back in the ring. No doubt about it. And that's all I got for y'all, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Another thing he said, come back and fight for $1 million? Nah. Again, another indication he'll be back. Because a Devin Haney fight won't be for $1 million. I can guarantee you that. Gervonta Tank Davis fight, as Floyd Mayweather said he wanted to see it, won't be for $1 million. He's guaranteed to make 5 at the least. At the least. So with that said, he made a case for himself. He's the best junior welterweight in the world. And salute and congratulations to Teofimo Lopez. That's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Road. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.